Sweepstakes scams. Unfortunately, nowadays with social media, they are everywhere. And iWin was no exception this past week when we got spoofed, not hacked. What does that mean? Someone created a duplicate iWin account that looked very much like the real iWin account, except it was just made that day. There were no followers, there were no posts, there were no giveaways, but they started alerting hundreds of people that they won our giveaway for movie tickets of all things. And unfortunately, it wants you to click a link and then comment that you've did it and send them a screenshot, and it asks for credit card information. So I want to make it very clear to everyone, and this isn't just on iWin, but every company nowadays is subject to this. We see it more and more on social media, is that you should not have to give your credit card info to claim a prize. Never do this. And if you're an iWin member and you're unsure, there's a Discord channel. You can go in there, you can ask before you ever make the mistake of giving out information that you shouldn't and find out if something's legit or not. Now, if you're not an iWin member, ask friends, ask other sweepers. Or join iWin and we have a channel dedicated for it. But you see this a lot in social media, and it's very, very hard to prevent. And a lot of people think that the companies have been hacked or even individuals have been hacked. But all they're doing is cloning a profile or cloning a business profile and making it look as exact as possible. Now, it used to be one letter off or just slightly different or just a little bit different that you could tell. But nowadays, you can make them almost exact. So if you see, though, click here, check my profile, fill out this information and comment done. Send me a screenshot after you do it. If you see any of that, it's not legit. But the biggest red flag of all is when it's asking for credit card info. And sometimes these sites, when you put in your credit card info, it will tell you that it didn't go through. And then people put in another credit card to try it. And all it's doing, it's capturing all that info. So it's not that it didn't go through, it's saving it, and that's hoping that you're actually going to make the mistake and give them a second credit card info. So always, always ask and look for legitimate sites that do legitimate giveaways. It happens to these too, so then you need to make sure that the actual account is the one notifying you, not a spoofed or a fake account. Now, in those same lines, Twitter, now X, has Twitter Blue, which you can pay for. And they've just announced recently that you normally get that blue check mark, which was great. It meant that you were paying for it, that you were verified, that you were somewhat legit. But now you can hide that because some people don't want others to know that they're paying for Twitter Blue. And what that is Twitter Blue gets you more views. Lots of businesses have it. iWin actually has Twitter Blue. But you're really looking the gold. The gold is the one that's verified as a company, as a main business by Twitter, now X. Don't be alarmed, though, if it doesn't have that. You still want to do your due diligence because lots of small companies don't have verified check marks, don't have blue check marks or gold check marks, especially small local type businesses. Like I said, even iWin didn't have one for a long time, and now we have a blue check mark. That's only on Twitter specifically. The others have not followed suit as of yet. But if it turns out to be profitable for X, Twitter, you can expect that Facebook/Instagram, which is Meta, and maybe Snap and maybe TikTok will fall. But unfortunately, you're seeing the scams that I talked about originally on all these platforms. Even TikTok nowadays has been subject to these fake spoof accounts going in saying that, hey, you won, fill out this information. And they're just looking for giveaways. So as a sweeper, you need to do your due diligence and you need to really be careful of these. The other question I get a lot is sponsored posts. Should you click on sponsored posts? Should you enter sponsored posts? Should you look at them? A sponsored post means just that. It's sponsored or paid for. It's very common, and some of the bigger judging agencies and some of the bigger companies have even started doing sponsored posts because it gets a guaranteed amount of eyes on their ad, which is sometimes a giveaway. Even iWin has done them from time to time. So just like any other post, you want to do your due diligence. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these weekly updates. Hopefully they're helping you become a little bit better educated, even if you're not a member of iWin. But if you're not, really consider joining. I think it pays for itself after just one win. You guys see all the unboxings I do. Just one of those wins is worth the price of a membership for a whole year. So consider joining iWin. Keep watching these and hit the subscribe button if you don't already. See you next week.